what's up, Alabama Nation? We better play Missouri in video game form. You already know the Alabama series. But this time we're not going to win 21-24. I don't remember if what the score is, but if you do, tell me in the comments down below. So let's get into it. If you like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We at 71 now. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support on my channel. Thank y'all. And I'll show y'all like part 1 of Gears of War. I'm going to do a part 2. So yeah, that coming out Thursday. See you in... I'm going to mute the mic because it's kind of echoey. So yeah, see you. Peace out.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Alabama's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And it's a first down, they'll mark it at the 44.
Find my guys quickly. Know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Miller.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. On target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Well, it wasn't the most accurate throw, but an incredible effort by the receiver to pluck it out of the air, get a foot down and bounce right on the sideline. He didn't get the first.
Touchdown, Bama! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Missouri Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell the QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Miller with the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tide.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Makes the grab on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They get to him as he throws. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Handoff from the gun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught inside the 25.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A great catch and run for 6.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. They pick up the first down, they'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Wants to go up top on first down. And some room to work.
Well, this defense is used to seeing this fullback just slam up on in there trying to block people. Now you release him out of the backfield to see if you can catch the defense off guard.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Manning. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Snag in the middle. It's Terry. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To throw, it's Simpson. Going for it all. Touchdown, Bama! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Gives it on the option. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes that Alabama offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
And quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there, well, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Miller. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. The Crimson Tide need just a few inches here on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. Working that left side now. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Tide.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's caught. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the tip. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Gonna take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same.
There he goes to the right. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking for room, it's Roberts. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Back to pass on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Got the quick completion. Breaks into the open. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Coming out with it, it's Hampton. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. Hits the accelerator to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack.
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. On target over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Hand off to Jones. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Unleashes one deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Complete to the left. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback. With these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of...
There you go. We made it better. 71 to... $71 to 24. Yeah. Let's see who we got next week. I think next Saturday we do play these guys. I'm going to do a video on it. So, see y'all Thursday, part 2 of Gears of War campaign. See y'all in the next video. I hope you have a lovely Monday. Peace out and see y'all in the next video.